Namaste everyone. Today practice is a gentle flow. You can do this after a long run or you can do this just to open your practice. Let's start. We start with an easy standing forward fold. Open your legs about hip width distance. Bring your hands lower, touching your legs, touching your ankle or maybe touching your knees. Slowly bending your knees, bring your head closer to the mat. Opening your elbows wide, lengthening your spine and bring your chest closer to your knee, holding there. You may placing your hands down onto the mat and lengthening the spine as you inhale. And exhale, bring your hands lower, bending the knees. Inhale. Exhale, chest lower, forehead reaching down towards the mat. Feel the opening onto your chest as you inhale. And exhale, bring your chest closer to the knees. On the next exhale, bring your hip lower, come to your Malasana. Feel free to move in your Malasana. You may sway to side. Bring your hands in front of the hearts and slowly place your hands back down, lifting your hips back up. Come back to your forward fold. Now we adjust the leg distance. We come to wide leg forward fold. Again, moving your spine with your fingers down on the mat. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, slightly round the back. Feel free to make a movement, maybe sway to sides, maybe sending the hips to right side or to the left side, or make a rotation. Anything that you feel comfortable or you feel good for your body at this moment. At the end, resting, you may rest your hands, you may rest your elbow as much as you can in that pose. And when you're ready, you come up, come to your downward dog. And feel free to find your stillness in your downward dog. Also feel free to make a movement, bending your right leg, straightening your left knee, or bending the left knee, straightening your right. You may also make the hip rotation or the shoulder rotation. Anything that feels good for your body today. When you're ready, bring your right leg forward in between the hands. You may adjusting your left knee at the back. Bring your left knee down towards the mat. You may flatten the toes. And bring your hands or your elbow on top of your knee. Try to square the hips. Bring your right hip to the back, left hip forward and draw the belly in. Lengthening your front side. Separate your tummy with your thigh. Stay there for one more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, bring your hip on top of your knee, flexing your right leg, straighten your right leg, and your hands slightly in front or in line with your heels. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring your chest parallel onto the mat. And slowly when you're ready, bring your hands inside of your leg. You may make a movement that feels comfortable for you. You may sway the hips to the side. You may make rotation with the hips. You may lean onto your left side and feel the opening onto your right thigh, onto your right knee or right hip, and feel the more stretch onto your left side. Holding there. Couple more round. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly place your left elbow down on the mat. Straighten both legs to the back. Inline your legs to the back and reaching your right leg up. You may grab your hands onto your little toe side or you may grab the big toe side. Feel free to open the legs and lengthen up, or feel free to bend the knee and straighten up. Whichever pose that feels comfortable for you, feel free to do it. When you're done, change your leg. Left leg forward in between the hands. Come to your Anjaneyasana onto your left leg. Adjusting your left leg, adjusting your right knee down on the mat. Place your hands on top of your knee or your elbow on top of the knee. Keep squeezing your inner thigh together. Try to separate your thigh with your tummy and stay there. Keep pushing your hip forward and down. Keep pressing your left leg down on the mat and flag and toes down on the mat. One more full breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly come to your half Hanumanasana. Straighten your left leg. Bring your hips on top of your knee. Flexing your right foot up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Bring your chest closer to your knee. And stay there. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, bending your front leg. Now bring both hands inside, opening your left hip. Feel free to move in your Geiko pose. Move your hip to the side or rotate your hips to the side. And lean onto your right side and feel the opening onto your left thigh. And feel the stretches onto your right side. Anything that feels comfortable and good to your body, feel free to do it. And when you're ready, bring your butt down on the mat, lengthening your legs to the side, and reaches your right leg to the side and left leg reaching up towards the ceiling. Your right elbow are down on the mat. Feel free to stretch your legs up, reaching it towards the ceiling, or feel free to make a slightly dynamic movement by bending your knees. Inhale. Exhale. When you're ready, come to your seal pose or come to your cobra, low cobra. Flatten the toes, pressing your toes down on the mat. Pressing your pubic bones down on the mat. Your elbow and your palm are down on the mat. Pressing your palm, pressing your elbow, and drag your elbow towards your chest, lengthening your front side, open your chest, lifting the heart up, creating the space between your shoulder and the ears, and slowly lower, rest on the mat. And when you're ready, stretches your right hand parallel on the mat, lay onto your right side, and bring your left leg behind your right knee. And bring your left hand to your lower back. If it's possible, bring your left hand together with the right and opening your chest. Bring your chest open by sending your hands away to the back. If you want more, you can bending both knees. Bring your knees reaching up towards the ceiling and feel the twisting on your lower back. You will feel opening on your chest and you will feel also opening onto your shoulder. Stay there for a couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly when you're ready, coming back down and change side. Stretches your left hand to the side. Roll onto your left side. Reaching your left hand to the back. Bring your right leg behind your left leg. Then interlace the hands behind the back, opening your chest. See if you can bring both knees bent and reaching up towards the ceiling. Relax there. Bring your left shoulder down on the mat and opening your chest even more by sending your hands away to the back. Stay there for one more full breath. Inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, coming back down, bring your chest parallel on the mat. Bring the hands under your forehead with your elbow to the side and rest your forehead onto your hands. Slowly peel your left side and bend your left knee. Bring your heels closer to the butt and see if you can bring your toes touching the mat. Bring your awareness back to your chest. Bring your chest parallel onto the mat. Bring it facing down towards the mat. Bring your elbows, press your elbows down on the mat and hold there. Inhale. and exhale, slowly release. Now right side. Peel your right side off the mat, bend your knees, bring your heel towards the butt and see if you can reach your toes down towards the back of the mat. And then bring your awareness back to your chest facing down towards the mat. Bring your palm pressing down and bring your elbow pressed down. Holding there. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale and change side. Now your left side is off. Bring your heels towards the butt and maybe your toes reaching down towards the mat. Again, press your chest down, press your elbows down on the mat. One more full breath there. Inhale. Exhale and change side. Left side off. And then bring your heels towards the butt and bring your toes towards the floor behind you. Stay there for one more full breath. Inhale. And exhale, change. Shoulder keeping down on the mat. Bring your right leg to the back, bending the knees reaching up towards the ceiling and your heels touching down the mat if possible. And holding there. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly coming down. Keep bending the knees and feet together. When you inhale, pressing your feet, reaching the toes up towards the ceiling, lifting the knees off the mat, lifting the thigh off the mat, engage your glutes. As you exhale, lower down. We will hold for a couple breaths. Inhale, reaching the toes up, lifting the knees up, lifting the thighs up, engage your glute, holding there. One more full breath, inhale. And exhale down. One more round. Inhale, lifting the toes up towards the ceiling, the thigh off the mat, knees off the mat. One full breath, inhale, and exhale down. And pressing your palms and your hips to the back, come to your child pose. In your child pose, reaching your hands forward and sitting on your heels, relaxing your chest, relaxing your neck, relaxing your forehead down on the mat. When you're ready, reaching your left hand forward, sending your right hand under your left armpit and reaching your right hand to your left side. Try to keep bringing your chest facing down on the mat and reaching your left hand forward and holding there. Inhale. Exhale. Keep sitting your butt onto your heels. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale and change. Right hand reaching forward, left hand under your right armpit, reaching to your right side. Keep sitting on your heels, keep drawing the belly in, bring your chest parallel on the mat. Forehead rests onto your mat, reaching your right hand forward. One more full breath there. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come up and release. Now bring your knees together. Come to your child pose, but try to bring your chin closer to your knees. So hugging your knees in, hugging your chest in. Try to grab your heels and round yourself as much as you can. Feel the stretch from your sacrum onto your crown of the head. And when you're ready, coming up. We will move to the bridge pose. Lay on your back, bending your knees. Bring your hands beside the body. We will use the block to support, but set the block away first. Bending the knees, hands beside the body. Use the hands to support when you lift up. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lifting the hips up, grounding both feet parallel on the mat. If you want, you can use the block to support under your sacrum. And open your chest. Lift the heart up. Bring your chest closer to your chin. Relax your hands, planting your foot down on the mat firmly. Hold there. Soften the breath. Inhale. Exhale. You can use the block on the medium side, on the medium height, onto the tallest part of the blocks. See which one more comfortable with you. And keep planting your feet down on the mat firmly. If you want, you can try squeeze your inner thigh together. Imagine that you have another block in between your thigh and squeeze the block, so don't let the block fall from your knees. Holding there for one more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. If you want more, you can place your right ankle on top of the left knee and opening your hips. Try to push your knee away from your chest and try to bring your knees parallel with the ankle. Keep grounding your left leg firmly on the mat and use your hands to support for balance and holding there. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly change side. Left ankle on top of the right knee, grounding your right leg and push your knee away from your chest. Try to bring your knees parallel with the ankles and holding there. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly release. Removing the block and releasing the legs, come to your seat. We will do some more shoulder and chest opening. First, we will use the block. Adjusting the block, place the block under your bra strap and use another block to support your head. Your legs may be bent with your feet planting on the mat, relaxing your shoulder and relaxing your hands. You also have options to straighten your legs. We do supported fist pose, relaxing the hands, opening your chest, supporting your leg and your neck with the blocks. Feel free to stay here as long as you want, or if you have bolster, we can try doing this pose with the bolster. So set your blocks away, place the bolster behind your lower back, especially behind your sacrum. Put it a long way with the length of the mat. Now when you're ready, lay onto the bolster. Your legs position is up to you. If you want to stretch your psoas, bend the knees, bring your heels closer to your hips, outside of your hips. If it's possible, bring your knees together, otherwise keep it slightly open and lay onto your back on top of the bolster. Feel free to straighten the front side and try not to crunch your lower back by adjusting the bolster position slightly away further from your sacrum and lean properly to your back and relaxing. Feel your chest open, feel your hands relax besides the body. Your hands may be grabbing your ankle or your heels, or feel free to reach your hands up, interlace the hands, grabbing the opposite elbow above the head, or maybe stretches your hands up above the head. Feel the stretch for the whole front side body. And stay there for couple long and deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your awareness to your breath, softening the breath. Try to lengthen every inhalation and even longer exhalation. Find your stillness. Find your peace. Find your ease. You may change your leg position. You may keep it there, or you may bring it straight, or maybe open the knees wide, come to your Baddha Konasana. Feel free to do anything that feels good to your body, to relax your mind, and to relax your muscles. Softening the breath, making connection between your breath and your mind. If you want to do more dynamic poses after a long hold, you can bring both knees to the right and then to the left. Feel the twisting and feel the lengthening of the sides. On the last time, to the right side, holding there. And slowly come to center and change side. Whenever you're ready, release, come to center, and push yourself up, come to your seat. Send the bolster away to the sides and lay on your back. If you have a yoga strap, take your yoga strap or any other strap or maybe a towel, then hook it under your ball of your feet. And then bring your feet 90 degrees and then try to keep your legs straight, your knees set, and kicking the heels towards the ceiling. Try to rest your shoulder nicely on the mat and slowly bring your legs closer to your face. Try to keep resting your shoulder on the mat and slowly climb your hands up closer to your toes, reaching up closer to your toes. At one point, you probably will be able to reach your toes, and maybe you want to reach your toes or stay there with the strap very close to your toes. Try to keep grounding your left leg down on the mat, and slowly, if you want, you can try open your legs to your right side. So keep kicking your legs towards the side. Now bring your left hand onto your left thigh and try to press your left hip down on the mat. Keep kicking your left heels down on the floor and try to get as much as opening onto your hips. Grounding both feet, grounding both hips equally on the mat, your right hip and your left hip. Stay there for a couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, lifting your leg, come back to center and change your hands. Now your left hand grabbing the strap and see if you can bring your right leg towards the side, towards the left side, and use something to support your ankle. Your right hand stretches to the side and stay there. If you can, bring both legs equally straight, but your right leg supported by a block or maybe by your bolster, and stay there. Take a deep long inhale and exhale. You may close your eyes. And slowly coming back to center and release your right leg. And slowly straighten both legs. Then bending your left leg. Hook the strap under the ball of the feet and straighten the legs up towards the ceiling, kicking the heels towards the butt. Your left hand grabbing the strap, resting your shoulder nicely on the mat, and maybe your right hand onto your right thigh or right hip. Climb your left hand up towards your toes and see if you can bring it closer to the toes, but try to keep grounding your shoulder down on the mat. Stay there for a couple breaths. And when you're ready, bring your left leg open to your left side. If you have something to support like a block or a pillow or anything to liften up the floor, you can use it. Rest your left leg onto the block or onto the floor. And slowly coming up, change side. Grab your strap with your right hand. Move the support to the other side, to your right side, and bring your left leg to the right side. Holding there for a couple more breaths. Inhale, exhale, looking to your left side. Keep straighten both legs equally. Keep grounding both shoulders down on the mat. Couple more long inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and slowly coming up, releasing the strap. Bring both legs together with the strap onto the ball of the feet. Slowly straighten the leg with both hands holding the strap. And inhale, bend the knees, bring your knees closer to your chest and extend. Keep the hands to the side, doing it couple more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend, bring your knees closer to your chest. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, exhale. One more round. Inhale and exhale, bend the knees as close as possible. Maybe tighten up your strap. Hug the strap closer to your chest. Hug the knees with the strap closer to your chest and stay. Keep kicking the heels away from you. And slowly you may do the twist, holding the strap with your hands, with one hand, straightening the other hands to the side. Feel the twisting. Try to keep your knees together, holding it with the strap. Holding there, one more full breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly coming up. Change your hands, left hand holding and bring your knees to your left side. Straighten your right hand to the side, grounding your shoulder completely down on the mat. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale and slowly coming up. Now release the strap, hugging the knees, massage your back, your lower back, your upper back, the whole back completely on the mat. Feel free to stay in your hugging the knees or come to your child pose. If headstand is in your practice, prepare for your headstand. You will stay for about 2 minutes, grounding your hands, creating a solid base, a triangle shaped base with your hands, and slowly lift your legs up. Draw the belly in, lifting the toes up towards the ceiling. Keep squeezing your elbow to midline, creating the space between your shoulders and the ears. Keep drawing the belly in, pushing your pelvis forward, reaching your toes up towards the ceiling, and keep grounding your palms, keep grounding your elbows completely down on the mat. Breathe there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you are a regular practitioner in headstand, try to close your eyes and make your practice like a meditative one. Whenever you're ready to come down, stay in your child pose. Roll yourself as round as possible. Try to bring your forehead as close as possible to your knees. and slowly come up. Come to your seat. You may sit in your Sukhasana, or if lotus pose is in your practice, you may proceed to your lotus pose. If you need more time to relaxing your neck, relaxing your neck. And rotate the shoulder to the back. Place your hands on top of your knees. Your palm may be facing up, your palm may be facing down. It's up to you. Drawing the sitting bone down towards the mat. Belly button in towards the spine. Holding there. Close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Softening the breath. Again, making connection between your breath, your mind, and your physicals. Find your stillness. Find your peace. And find your ease. Feel free to move while you're closing your eyes. Inhale, open your chest. Bring your chest up, lengthening your front side. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, open your chest, lift the heart up. Exhale, round the back. One more round. Inhale, open your chest, lift the heart up. Exhale, round. You may use your hands, interlace the hands behind the back. Open your chest. Exhale, extend hands forward and push your hands away from your face, rounding the back. Two more. Inhale, interlace the hands behind the back and open your chest. Exhale, interlace the hands in front and send your hands away from your face, rounding the back. Holding there. Side bend, right hand on the side, reaching your left hand to the sides. Maybe bring your left hand to your knees and open your chest to your right side and slowly release. Releasing from your lotus pose, bring your hands to the heart center. If you start with your intention, remind yourself for your intention. May we all live in peace. May we all live in happiness. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me.